Shalom, family. I made a video earlier today about who's your source. And I also came to the realization that, the Bible has always let us know the things that will happen. And to see it come to fruition at your doorstep, it's hard to deal with. In the same household, daughter against mother. That's why it's so important to raise your children in truth. But when you don't know it either, it's hard to do that. So even when you learn the truth, and now that your children are adults, it's practically, I'm not going to say impossible, because anything's possible. But it's really hard to get your adult children on board, especially when they've been so worldly, especially when they learn how worldly to be from you. Over the years, my children asked for help financially for whatever reason. And I always did what I could. There's been times when I didn't pay a bill to try to help them do whatever. Mainly because I felt guilty from how I raised them in the first place. And I wasn't a good mom, so I felt obligated. But that was before I learned the truth. So now I don't feel obligated anymore. I do my best to try to explain and show them by the way I live my life, and it's up to them now because they are adults. It's rough. You love your children, but you don't trust them. It's a hard pill to swallow. The Most High put me here to live with one of my children, and I've actually lived with both of them before. I lived with my son earlier on. Um, but it was before I was learning truth. I was seeking, searching. Um, but I wasn't there yet. I mean, far from it. Now that I know truth, and now I'm living with my other child, I cry a lot. I don't trust her. The decisions she makes, the choices, the things she does. Always scheming and conniving, trying to do stuff for money. Again, who's your source? I want to help with whatever I can. But when it comes to using my name or putting some in my account, or it's like, I don't trust you. I don't feel no love from her. And that was before I moved in with her. It was like I get a call or a text. Now, if I ever got one just saying, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the other one to say, "Can you help me do this, that, the other?" It's hard to not trust your child with anything. So she wanted to rent a car under my name. And because I live here, I try to keep the peace because I don't want no issues. I don't want to be arguing with nobody. Because the Most High is still working with me. I will put hands on somebody if I feel threatened. I will. I don't want to go that route. It's still my child. So I say, of course, sure. But I'm praying to the Most High, like, look, you know what they're doing more than I do. So if it's not meant, I thank you that you step in and remove the idea of it all. I'm trying to tell you, it is so important that we learn what the truth is so that not only we can teach it and learn it for ourselves, but it's so important that you raise your children in it so that their lives will be, and I say smoother, because things will happen still, but with the Most High, it's a lot better. It's a lot easier that way. He helps smooth it out more as long as you trust him and follow him. It's hard to be honest about your reality when it's like this. I still trust the Most High. I'm here for my grandson for sure. And on the other hand, I do feel like I'm here for her so that she can see, but she's so blind. I don't even think she want to see, especially if it's coming from me. I don't trust her. If it wasn't for my grandson, I would probably have no dealings with her at all until she decided to come around. I don't feel safe around her. I hate this. I hate this so much because I do still feel somewhat responsible, but I couldn't teach what I didn't know. Now that I know, I feel like it's too late. But I mean, anything's possible. The Most High can do anything, but she's gotta want it. She don't want it right now. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, and it will use the ones you love the most to do it if you let it. Regardless of it all, though, I still trust the Most High. He's already been down this road before me, and he already knew what I was going to be facing. I'm thankful that he gives me the strength to continue to go forward. Still hard, though. It's still very hard. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to sit on here and I'm not trying to be busting out into tears on camera or on this video. But I want everyone to know that it is so important that we teach our children truth. I just got some really crazy information today. I have an 18-year-old granddaughter who was molested by her when she was a little girl. But now that she's 18, found out that he's been giving her money. I wonder what she's doing with this money. And I've tried talking to her, but when they are so worldly, it is so difficult to get through. And again, no judgment. Been there, and I know, and I get it. So my job is to plant the seed now. Because every day that we wake up, is another day to get it right. So that's what I do. I don't give up. I keep moving forward and I keep allowing the Most High to be my guide through the tears, the pain, and the hurt. And then my son is now searching for this person. I don't know if you've ever paid any of the videos I've made before. I think I've talked about how my son was always so smart, like scary smart. And people used to tell me, you need to get that boy tested. And so I did. When he was 6, I got him tested. And when the test was over, because they don't test the children in front of you, they test them by themselves. And I wish I had a picture of how that doctor looked at me. And he was like, he's like, let me explain to you my findings. He said, your son is the most intelligent 6-year old I've ever seen and had the pleasure of testing. He said, but I have to be honest with you. You need to be very careful with him and how you raise him. And he was born in 87, so what's about to be said, that was before anyone ever knew that we had a president because Obama wasn't the first one, but I'm just saying. So he says, your son could be the very first black president, or he could be a serial killer that no one finds out about. I didn't know what to do with that information. It's like, what? He said, he is so intelligent. You have to be careful with him. And so find out that he's looking for this person. And we didn't know about the abuse when she was little. We knew that it was happening to her sister, but we had no idea it was also happening to her because my son confronted him and her mother. And so now that we all know what was going on, and now that we're finding out that he's given her money, and now my son is actively looking for him. All I can do is pray. The enemy is trying to destroy me, but yeah, I still trust him no matter what. Well, I'm gonna go. Enjoy the rest of your evening, or the rest of your night, rather. Rest well, pray, read your word, spend time with the Most High. Allow Him to be your guide. Shalom, family.